Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Cowboys under the lights on Sunday night.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, this evening makes a transfer to this divisional round. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner playing in front. One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
He's got the open man, and that's Jalen Tolbert. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. First down, Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll throw again. Dak. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a game.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, fakes the play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. It's a short throw, caught by Njoku. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. One of the tight ends motions right. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll look to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black to the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Passes kick is good. Cowboys are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Right back to the air following that pick 6. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
You know what they say about Murphy He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A tight end in motion now. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. A tough spot. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
We'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with their 1st and 10th. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. Prescott. He gets this one to Tucker. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Throwing is Prescott. That one caught by Tucker. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott now. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Prescott again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 3rd down, Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's that one. Take it in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's one of those. Sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. 2nd and a yard. Another carry here for Shipley.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Now Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Here's Barkley. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Back to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and 3rd down coming up. It's the tight end Likely in motion. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down, Prescott. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. The open man is Tolbert. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the air one more time. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop the throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
2 minutes to go here. Till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown. You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one holding. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Again, Prescott to the air. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll throw again. Dak. That one caught by Tucker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Pass's kick is good. And the Cowboys will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend the lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. The Cowboys were treated to a fine first half from number 4, quarterback Dak Prescott. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down. 3 to go. To throw. Sending it downfield for Likely. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. A 1st down throw for Prescott. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. First down, Prescott. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Handoff to Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Prescott now. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They work the outside part of the field. Simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
And the Cowboys have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
2nd down, Prescott. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Prescott. He's got his big tight end. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one knocked away and incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. Brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. That was in a critical situation. There is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion comes Andrews. To the air again. Prescott. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And they'll have it. Across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Right, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
To throw is Dak. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage. And that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Finding room at midfield. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to the air one more time. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Eagles! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles back within 7. It's 24-17. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Dak. The open man is Tolbert. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Your game to win, offense.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now a second down throw for Prescott. He gets this one to Tucker. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Prescott again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Get out of here with a W, offense.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be third down. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. He'll run. And he'll spin his way forward for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. We'll send a tight end in motion right. Now, faking the give. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And he's going to have the Eagles' first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll run here. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. And that ball incomplete.
really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Bill looks to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Hubbard. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Another run here with Hubbard. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back than in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the tight end, Likely. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, that's scored twice. It's 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Open man, left side, he's got it. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and one of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Here's 1st down. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked out another home date next weekend. They look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.